Approaching to see if we could amend bond conditions for two cases, actually. One of them is off docket. Is that okay? Can we?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I have the case number.
What is it?
It's 254-9067.
And Wonk.
Yes,
Okay.
he is here. He had the no contact with the complaining witness restriction and also the address. He lives at the home, he pays the bills. We've spoken with the complaining witness and they said they're okay with no threatening and harassing and allow him to go back home.
Yeah. Sorry,
What say you?
yes, Judge, I confirm with the complainant.
Okay, here's where things get interesting. We're talking about a prior murder charge from years ago, and the judge is acknowledging the concern, but also the time passed. This is a classic legal balancing act. How much weight do you give to someone's past when they've stayed clean for so long?
They want him back home and, we just asked that.
My only issue is that he's a prior murder case.
Not yet.
Yes, Judge.
What happened with
It
him?
was so many years ago, Judge. He had, but he has not had any issues since. I do understand the concern. I
I would typically be more concerned. I think given the age of the murder, as well as the fact that that is his primary residence, I think it might be fair to.
Come up, Wonk. Oh, it's not on docket, you said, right?
No, it's not.
So all we're doing is taking off the residential restriction, correct? That's all we're doing? Or is there's a no contact order now?
But they live together, so.
Who is the complaining witness in this case?
His girlfriend's son.
We can do,
Have you ripped to see
Yes.
whether the son wants to have contact?
yeah, that's the person that I.
How old is this kid?
He's,
47,
yeah,
Judge.
he was.
Okay, so he's not young. All right. All right. So Mr. Wonk, they're asking me to amend your bond.
Whoa, the judge just dropped a truth bomb. It's not what you think, it's what the other person perceives. This right here is the legal reality. It's not about intent. It's about how the complainant feels. Imagine being in a relationship where one wrong move could land you right back in court.
Conditions to allow you to have contact, I will. I'll allow you to go back to this house, but you need to understand there are still conditions of no threatening or harassing behavior. And what you need to understand, what threatening or harassing doesn't matter what you think. I don't care what you think. It's what the other person perceives. So you need to be aware of this. I don't know what kind of relationship you have with the complaining witness, but if it's something where you're constantly butting heads, that could be problematic for you. All he has to do is just call and say, hey man, he's at it again. You're the one that's going to go back. You understand? Okay, so just be careful. There are many vindictive people in this world. Know who your audience is at all times. So do you mind filing those? No threatening or harassing and no weapons. And then if you don't mind printing out the memo for me, I'll amend it then. Okay, Mr. Wonk, we're going to need you to sign bond conditions reflecting that you understand everything. Just take a seat. Once we have you sign it, at that point, you're free to go. Okay, thanks.
Judge.
Oh, yeah, it's 254-9067. Yeah, okay.
And then I have one other on docket, Hodges. He may not show. We reset him for today to amend the bond conditions, but he's on docket. I can give you the case number off if you need it.
Yeah, it's not on docket. What's your cost number?
It is 253-2980.
Okay.
Oh, I guess it's
So this is a failure to give information.
Yes, so at his arraignment setting back in October, you did a no driving, and then we also put a curfew on it. He has been on those conditions since. He's done a defensive driving course. He hasn't had any bond violations or anything.
Intro. And now we're talking about driving privileges. The judge isn't giving out rights here, only privileges. The moment you mess up, those privileges are gone. It's a tough love situation, but it's also the law in action.
But then that guy.
Is he here?
Yes, sir. Can I take case number? It is 253.
Come up, Mr. Hodges.
Thank you. We're just asking, so like the no driving restriction and the curfew.
Does he have insurance as well? Have you been, do you have liability insurance in your name?
Car insurance?
In your name?
Yes, sir.
You do have car insurance in your name?
Yes, sir.
As long as you have a Texas driver license and liability insurance, but you have to have it in your name, right? At that point, I'm going to allow you to drive, but you need to understand that it's a privilege. It's not a right. So if I see you acting a fool in the car, I will take it away again, and I'm not going to do this game again with you. Do you understand? Okay. All right.
Thank you, Judge. And the curfew,
Does he have any other open cases elsewhere
he
too?
does in Galveston,
You have over there?
a DWI. However, I mean, he works, he's an electrician, he works 2 hours away. And so the curfew hasn't allowed him to work any overtime or any late nights.
How long do you want? What do you want?
Can we just take it off completely? I mean, he's been on it since October and he's shown that he can be consistent and that he wouldn't have any trouble. Looking at it now, I think he deserves a second chance.
Okay, we'll see. If you pick up a third case, I'm going to absolutely lose it. Do you understand? Make good decisions. We're not asking for much. You endanger my public. I'm going to go nuts on your bond. Do you understand? Okay, all right, we'll give you a chance.
Judge, we're removing the DPS completely, correct?
Correct. All right, Mr. Bonds. Hey.